This review is terribly late and a long time coming, so let's get to it. This is the new Elecom M-DT2 URBK, and it is a wonderful trackball. While it's often true that bigger is better, sometimes the smaller tools get the job done if you know what you're doing. The Elecom M-DT2 URBK will be referred to as the M-DT2 for the sake of brevity during this review. This trackball, released in Japan late November 2015, has a successor to their finger trackball line. The M-DT2 comes in both wired and wireless models. Let's go over the physical overview. The M-DT2 is a right-handed mouse. From the top portion, we have three programmable function keys, the trackball, and the right click. The right click is unique because it's so small. It's that tiny sliver on the right side that you can just push down. Personally, I wish the right click was either A, larger, or B, you could push it inwards instead of just downwards. The three programmable function keys aren't bound to anything by default. You'll need to download their mouse utility to bind them into actions. The programming buttons are conveniently located where they are easily accessible, but not in the way of being accidentally clicked, similar to how I find porn on the internet. Moving on to the left side of the mouse presents us with more mouse operations. We have a forward and back button, a scroll wheel with scroll click, left click, and a DPI switch that can be toggled between two modes, blue and red. On the scroll wheel, in addition to the scroll click, there is a left and right tilt click as well. The two DPI modes in the mouse's DPI switch are fast and too fast. The too fast option on the mouse seems to triple the mouse's DPI, so depending on your uses for the mouse, this might come in handy. It might come in handy if you want to do some fine editing, then switch to the faster DPI to move across the screen and access something else, or move across multiple screens. A complaint many may have about this mouse is it's quite small. I don't have very large hands like most people, so I can hold and use the Elecom quite comfortably. Someone with a large hand and very large fingers might have trouble using the Elecom. The ball is comfortable to handle with one or two fingers. The shape of the mouse prefers you using the trackball with your index finger, right click with your middle finger, left click with your thumb, and the rest of your fingers resting on the right side of the mouse. In terms of features, the M-DT2 excels compared to other trackballs. Most trackballs stop at having a left click, right click, middle click, and a scroll wheel. The M-DT2 has a scroll wheel with tilts left and right, has forward and back buttons, a DPI switch, and three additional programmable buttons. The trackball rolls rather smooth, and I really like it. I'm quite pleased with the M-DT2. If I didn't have any trackballs and I was looking for a premium trackball, many would recommend the CST Laser Track. Personally, I would recommend the M-DT2 over the CST Laser Track. A small quick note that I want to add is a user on Reddit mentioned a high-pitched noise sounding like power supply coming from their mouse. I tried this out to see if I could hear this noise. I don't hear this sound unless the mouse is within an inch of my ear, and I didn't notice the sound until the user pointed it out and I had to physically move the mouse to my ear to check it out and double check. I don't know if this is a production issue or something with the mouse itself. It doesn't bother me because I don't really hear it at all, but it's something you might want to know about this mouse. The trackball itself isn't that large. The primary trackball I use at my desk at home is the iTac Pro desktop trackball, and the trackball before that was a CST Laser Track. In my opinion, I would prefer the Elecom trackball above my CST any day of the week despite its smaller size. It rolls smoother, has more buttons, it's more portable, and it feels just as sturdy, and it comes in either a wired or wireless model. With all these factors and the fact that the M-DT2 is cheaper than the CST Laser Track, it's a pretty good alternative. Not that the CST Laser Track is bad, that's still a very solid mouse to have. I think if you're looking for a premium finger trackball, the M-DT2 is a very worthy competitor to the CST and the Slim Blade. Japan has outdone themselves with this excellent trackball. The abundance of features in this trackball, the useful mouse utility, and the great performance allows me to say this is a trackball I would recommend.